If you have been struggling with work fatigue, I've got some simple but effective ways to help you push through and recharge. Today, I'm going to talk about something that we all experience at some point, and that is feeling drained at work. You know that sluggish feeling when your motivation is 0, but your to-do list is at 100. But before I get into it, let me introduce myself. My name is Belinda Harris, and I am an HR disruptor. I've been in the human resource field for almost 20 years. And on this channel, I talk about all things HR, from HR for small businesses or managers or supervisors to employees and people looking for a job. I also talk about AI. I love talking about AI. And I talk about self-care at work. So if those are things that you're interested in, well then, you're in the right place. Now the question may be, why do we feel drained at work? Well, here are some common reasons. 1, mental overload. Too many tasks and too much pressure. Lack of purpose. Feeling like your work doesn't matter. No breaks. Working nonstop without recharging. Toxic work environment. Negative coworkers and unrealistic expectations. And lack of recognition. Working hard but feeling underappreciated. Here are some 5 ways, though, that we can try to stay motivated despite all that and when we're drained. We can try to start your day with a small win. See, motivation builds momentum. So set yourself up for a win first thing in the morning. So instead of diving into the hardest task of the day, start with something small and doable. That way you can check off a task, because even a tiny task will boost your energy. For example, if emails stress you out, set a timer, either on your watch, on your phone, or if you have a timer on your desk. Set it for 10 minutes and just tackle all the easy emails. Tackle all those first. You know, the ones that it's a thank you, you're welcome, receive, the ones you're copied on and you don't have to do anything with. The easy ones, the easy reply ones. That way, at the end of 10 minutes, you can look at your email list and be like, man, I made a huge dent. Instead of seeing all these emails, you can say, okay, it's shrunk down and feels more manageable. So start with an easy task, an easy doable task for an easy win to start building momentum. The other thing that you can do is take purposeful breaks. You know, I talk about taking your break all the time. Take your PTO. Take your lunch by yourself without doing any work. It doesn't have to be by yourself, but without doing any work. Because burnout happens when we don't give ourselves permission to pause. Even a 5-minute rest can help. You can step outside for fresh air. I say that all the time. Get your nature break. That's what I call it. Do a 60-second stretch. You can listen to a motivational podcast or clip. You can listen to one of the Soundcast playlists that I have on my channel. Take your break. Take a purposeful break. And that way, when you come back, you'll feel a little bit more motivated and a little bit more recharged. Another one is reconnect with your why. When we lose motivation, we often lose sight of why we're doing the work in the first place. I know I have. I'm like, why am I even doing this work? I have to reconnect back to my why. Ask yourself, how does your work help someone? Now, even if it's not your dream job, because you may be saying, this ain't my dream job. I don't know how it helps someone. Think about this. You're gaining skills. You're able to pay your bills with this job. You're able to prepare for your next move. So when you're working, think of your why. Reconnect with your why. It could be to help someone, to help if you're a teacher, to help kids learn. If you're a social worker, to help the people that you interact with. If you're a nurse or a doctor, to help your patients. If you, and this will make you think, okay, that I can see that, those type of businesses. But I work in retail. How does that help someone? Or I work in the restaurant field. How does that help someone? Easy. If you're a cashier, you work at a customer service, you work in customer service and you're a cashier, your good morning, your have a good day could brighten up somebody's whole day. You never know what somebody's going through. And your moment of kindness during that brief interaction that you have with that individual could change the trajectory of their life, believe it or not. Sometimes when you're going through something, a stranger who is kind can help take your day in a whole different direction. Same thing with food. You don't know, people could be hungry. This meal could bring back a wonderful memory. And you being nice and kind to that person is helping someone. But again, even if you feel like, I don't know who I can help, it's not helping anybody, it's helping you. It's helping you gain skills. It's helping you pay your bills. It's helping you prepare for the next move. So when you're feeling unmotivated, reconnect with your why. Even if your why is to get more money. Now, before I continue, I just want to take a moment to say thank you for watching this video. I have a small channel and I am trying to grow to 10,000 subscribers. So if you find or found any value in this video, I would appreciate a like, a comment, and a subscribe button. And if you know anyone else who would benefit from this, to share it on with someone else who would benefit from this. So I want to say thank you for watching it so far. And I would appreciate a like, a subscribe, a comment. Now, the other thing that you can do to get more motivation is to change up your work routine. Monotony kills motivation. A small change in your environment can boost your energy. Like, work from a different spot if possible. Like, if you work from home, can you work from the kitchen table instead of the office? Or can you work in a bedroom with the window out? Can you work outside? It's a nice day. Can you have your computer up and work outside? Change the spot where you work if possible. Can you work at a Starbucks for a couple of hours? The other thing that you can do is you can switch up the music or your background sounds. So I usually listen to the same roughly 4 channels on my Pandora. But if you have Apple Music or Spotify or Pandora, if you listen to the same, pick another station, a random station you would never listen to. That changes the scenery, changes the momentum, because maybe you can't work for somewhere. Maybe this is your spot and you can't work anywhere differently. You can change the music that you listen to, the background sounds. Maybe instead of music with words, you put on music with no words. Maybe instead of music altogether, you put on the rain or the ocean. Think about changing your background sounds and your music. The other thing is, can you time block your day differently? So instead of maybe always doing this at 10 o'clock, because unless you have to always do this at 10 o'clock, maybe you do it at 11 o'clock. Maybe you do it at 10:15 to 11:15. Maybe you do it at 10:08 to 11. Can you change your time block? Switching even the littlest of things can help not make you feel so drained at work. And then the last thing would be to set a reward system for yourself. Give yourself something to look forward to after completing tough tasks. Now, not easy tasks, but tough tasks. Your brain loves rewards, and it will help keep you going. For example, if you finish a task, treat yourself to your favorite coffee. Or you get through a rough meeting, take a 10-minute social media break. Those are the things that you can do. Start with a small win. Take purposeful breaks. Reconnect with your why. Change up your routine and set up a reward system for yourself. See, I get it. Work can have you feel like you are all over the place. And over time, you are just no longer motivated. It happens. It happened to me too. That's why I started practicing self-care at work. And through practicing self-care at work, I have been able to improve on how I see work, which has helped me improve my work performance. My hope is that this video and all the videos on self-care at work helps you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the next video.